5:02, and I am calling this meeting of the Youth Council Communications and Outreach Subcommittee to order. So attendance. So Madeline is here. Lauren is here. Ellie said that she couldn't make it, and Nick is not here. Okay. So next is public comment. So do we have any members of the public that wish to speak? Okay, seeing none. Next on the agenda is the approval of the March 24th meeting minutes. Those are still in progress, so we will vote on that at our next meeting. So item 5 is our discussion about human rights our discussion about the Human Rights Commission social media collaboration. So Yana, could you tell us a little bit about what you and the Human Rights Commission want to do?
Okay, so our ideas and I met with Lindsay around twice, and we've been going back and forth with the HRC, but we're trying to find ways to increase public knowledge of mental health and awareness of resources and supports. So we're hoping to collaborate with the Youth Council, maybe their social media, which is maybe Instagram, and we're seeing if we can create posts or branch off account or really anything to get mental health out there with us to the youth. But the HRC doesn't have a social media, and according to I'm not sure why, but they can't have an Instagram, but so they're wondering, since the Youth Council speaks to the youth and is youth controlling it, it will be a great place to post mental health stuff. Maybe I don't know, inspired by the HRC or somehow involved with them or something like that. And some ideas that they have to that we could post is we could make videos of us, or we could make little graphic design edits, or just anything that connects more to the public and students.
Yeah, I really liked all those ideas, and I really want to do all this. So Madeline, so you head up our Instagram page. So would you like to work with Yana to try to help craft some of this mental health information to kind of get the youth engaged?
Absolutely. And I think it was Ellie was talking about how she knows how to make the graphics and all that. And I don't. So she said that she'd be willing to either teach me, and it's pretty easy, or she could do it. So yeah, we can email her or talk to her at the next meeting or something like that.
Yeah, so Yana, I'll connect you with Madeline and Ellie to get you guys started on this, because this is really great, and I think that this is a great opportunity that the Youth Council can take to promote mental health among our youth on our Instagram page. So is there anything else that you want to say?
Not really, not too much at the moment. We're still getting our ideas out there and seeing. I'm gonna have a meeting this Tuesday, so I'm gonna mention it to the HRC and really get a better idea of exactly how we want to go about it. But this is the start of our ideas and all that. We do I know this is more for when I talk to Maddie and Ellie, but we're maybe thinking of, like I said, making videos, so then we can actually connecting with the children, or the students or something like that. So I don't know, it makes people feel more like they're not alone and they see us and all that, which I feel will help increase our followers, so that we can reach out to more people too.
Yeah. Madeline, did you want to say something?
Yeah, this is absolutely something that people would have to be comfortable with to take part in. But I know I love seeing videos of people that are for example, hi, I'm Madeline, I have anxiety and OCD, because it kind of makes you be oh, there are actually people in my community who are dealing with the same things as me, versus being told there are other people, seeing specific people you can who are also representing youth in the town going through the same things. I really like the idea of videos though.
Yeah, I also like the idea of videos.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, Madeline. I don't know if there would be young people comfortable to do that. So that's, but there's an awesome organization, Yana, that does a lot of work here in Wakefield. They actually have a grant to do stuff. It's called the NAN Project. Do you know them?
Yeah. Well, I wrote that down last time you mentioned it, and I checked
So
it out.
that's
and-
what they specialize in. They actually help do the signs of suicide screening in the 8th grade and in the 10th. But they specialize in like young adults and young people speaking about their own, like what's it like to live with anxiety or like OCD or things like that. I wonder if it'd be more comfortable to find some of them to film, because they definitely would work with us.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll try and see if I could reach out to
Do you
them.
want me to do an email introduction with you? And
I would love that. That would be amazing.
yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
I think we worked with them last year. Was that, Catherine, do you remember, is that the focus group that Alyssa and I did with them?
I think so.
I did some kind of mental health focus. I think it was with them. And I remember they came to a meeting. They're awesome. Just 2 things. So once the graphic is created, like when you guys kind of collaborate on that, if you send it to me, I'll post it on the Facebook. I can take care of that. And then also, like, I know it's tricky with the HRC not being able to have an Instagram, but we can kind of say, like, in collaboration with the Human Rights Commission, like, I think we can find a
Yeah,
really
that'd
good
be
way to
great.
frame it
Yeah.
that it like makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's good. Thanks, guys.
All right. So did anyone else want to say anything? Okay, I think that this is really great. I'm really happy that we're doing this. Thank you so much, Yana.
Yeah, of course.
So next on our agenda is Youth Council promotion and outreach. So this was just like a kind of an umbrella item, like just in case like we wanted to talk about stuff. So I wanted to update you. So we did get a blurb on the youth action team's bathroom buzz and news flush. So I'm happy that that went out. So Madeline, I wanted to know if everything is going well with your transition into like Instagram. If you had any questions.
Yeah, so I think that the next thing that we were gonna be making a post for that like we know right now is for the election or the town meeting, because we already did about the
Yes.
election. So one for the town meeting. And also, did we still want to do the individual ones for each member? And if so, Lauren, could you send, like, do you still have the like form that a lot of people sent out?
Yeah, I can definitely put that out. I think, Catherine, you probably have that photo release form for people under 18 that I think we have to do. I know we did one last year when we did that. And then, or people might have done that. Did we do that at
Yeah,
orientation?
I think that was one of the papers that got passed out.
Okay.
So, Madeline, how many people do you have the information for?
I don't have any of them yet. They're still, like, Lauren just has the ones that people have filled out, and then we can send it again to people who didn't fill them out the first time around.
So Lauren, how many people filled those out?
So I don't have the like the photo permission slips, but I think I do have, and I don't know.
I'll worry about the photo permission slip. Do
Okay.
you have the information that they filled out?
I don't know if let me look. I'm not sure if I sent it out at the beginning of the year. And if not, like I can do that tonight. Let me look.
I know that I had filled it out, so
Okay.
I know at least some of us had gotten it.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm on my other account, so I can't switch it, but I'll look and then I'll resend it tonight or tomorrow so we can get everybody to do it.
That sounds good. Okay. So I think so Madeline, did you have anything else that you want to say? Okay.
Oh no, that was it. Just that I would love to still go forward with the kind of instructions to people. And we could also make it more of a, like, these are the people who served this past term is and then these are the people who are going to be serving in the upcoming term, because
Mhm.
I remember I filled out the application like May, June of last year.
Yeah.
Which is pretty soon. So
That's what I
but-
was gonna make sure we're talking about next.
Yeah.
and with a lot of the people on youth council being seniors, there's gonna be a lot of new people
Yes.
coming in, but I still want to make sure that we post about the seniors.
Mhm.
So did we want to do like a back-to-back thing, or I'm not sure
When
if
you
we want to do that.
when you say post about the seniors, I remember last year we did the seniors that are like the colleges that they're going to. So do you mean something like that?
Yeah, like kind of both. More like first just doing like here's everyone who served this past term, but we can
Yeah.
also do like a like just seniors
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We did both of those things last year. So I think that those are both good ideas.
I think too, like framing it like, thank you for your service. We look forward to those of you that will continue on, and like new members or like, thank you for your service. And then you just list the person's information. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're talking about applications, so Jack is coming home this weekend, so we're gonna have a dinner date and we're gonna talk about how he kind of went about that last year. So I'll get going on those as soon as he and I do that, because I feel like the process that we had last year worked out really well. So I'd love to just kind of keep it the same and adapt things if needed. But once I get all of that squared away, I'll send it out to you guys and then we can work
Yes.
on promoting it.
Yeah. So yes, that's great. Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else? Okay. So the next thing, this is just the voter registration initiative. So just like to put a cap on it. So it went well. So we had the morning announcements. So I think that helped with like voter registration turnout among seniors. So that was great. So next on the agenda is our next meeting date reminder. So before I do that, I wanted to quickly talk about the focus group. So I did not go to the meeting with Dan McGrath at the Recreation Department. So Catherine, so what should I know about the focus group at this point in time?
Okay, so it was Nick and myself and Dan, and they decided we're gonna have a focus group of primary audiences, 7th and 8th graders that utilize the fields and the courts. We're gonna work on a draft of questions. We're still hoping Yana and Lauren can facilitate the focus group. And Ollie, you were gonna be the note taker, is that
Yes.
correct? Or you were gonna?
Yes.
The three of you figure out who's taking notes and who's.
Yeah, I
facilitating.
think I was the note taker. Yeah.
Okay, and then, so they're gonna ask the question. So Nick is gonna work on a day and a time with Mr. Tetrell, like right after school in one of the project rooms. And we're gonna offer the youth pizza, and one lucky winner will win 2 hours of the whole AmeriCal to themselves, to them and their friends. So I thought that was a great idea that.
That sounds
Dan McGrath
awesome.
had.
Yeah.
So it really will attract those young people that use the courts in the field to want to win that, so.
Yes. Okay. So I
So can
think all
you
that's great.
make a recruitment flyer?
Okay. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I can make a recruitment flyer. And Madeline, once I make that, you can post it on Instagram also. Once we get all that set up and like a date and time and all that. Okay.
Is the event for just 7th and 8th graders? Like, is it, did you say that or no?
I'm sorry, Yana, what was your question?
Oh,
The
sorry.
focus group?
Yeah, no. It's like the people that you're trying to like the what's Nick having with the pizza, the free pizza, and
That's the focus group.
okay. So is that just for 7th and 8th graders to attend, or is it all middle schoolers?
I
Sorry,
mean,
wait.
it's really up to you guys. I mean, you could go down. We just know that 5th and 6th graders tend to sign up for things and participate,
Okay.
but we might not be the culprits.
Yeah.
It's more 7th and
Yeah,
8th graders
I
that
was wondering. Okay.
so we want to understand we want to hear from the 7th and 8th graders, what is going to motivate you to walk that Gatorade bottle the 2 feet over into the trash bin? What is going to motivate you not to leave your McDonald's on the field? Like, you know, so
Mhm.
That makes
really
sense,
understanding
Yes.
from the, not saying that they all do it, but they, when you do, and I'll do a little focus group training with those of you that are note takers and facilitators, because there's a key, we'll have questions, we'll follow up questions if they don't say anything. So it's actually a great skill to learn how to run a focus group.
Yes. Okay. That's all very great. Okay, did anyone else want to say anything regarding the focus group?
So Ollie, if you could create that draft
Yeah.
and then send it, and you could put in date and time and
Mhm.
location, and then we'll fill that in. But if you could send that to myself and Nick
Yeah.
in the next few days, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, I'll get right on that. Okay, so the next item on our agenda would be next meeting date reminder. So February break is next week. Oh, I'm sorry, April break is next week. And so naturally our next meeting would be the 28th because, and then the next youth council meeting, I believe, is May 3rd. So our next meeting date would be the Thursday after February break, April 28th. Does that sound good with everyone? Okay. So does anyone else want to say anything about anything? Okay, so
For all of your work, Ollie. I feel like you're an
Oh.
unsung hero of the youth council, so thank you.
thank you. Okay. So the final item on our agenda is adjournment. So do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I motion.
Emotion. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Do I hear a second?
I second.
Okay, so now I'm going to call the roll. So myself, yes, Lauren,
Yes.
and Madeline.
Yes.
Okay, so we have, so now we are adjourned. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope that you all enjoy your April break.